Right, good morning everyone. This is Tuesday the 4th of June and day 2 of surveying the Pleasant Valley, and I'm here today with Chris Boyd and also Azzurra Valerio. Thank you. Right, who are both helping me understand what's going on with these surveys. So here we are. I'm going to pass to Chris Boyd.
So, we're in this big broad valley here that is been historically grazed by cattle, and the packs that we're serving for tend to use the lower areas. They're beautiful, open, pretty forests with lots of grass for the cattle to eat. And they've had histories of some depredations in the past. So we're looking at known home sites and some suspected areas where there have been signs, where there's been control actions from depredations in the past, to try and understand where these wolf packs might be hanging out and whether we can get some radio collars on them so that we can monitor them and hopefully haze them out of areas where there's potential depredations so we don't have to do control actions in the future. So that's pretty much the point of our work for the next few days.
Okay, thank you, Chris. Now I'm going to pass to Azzurra, who is going to explain to us about our survey approach, and I've got the map in the camera as well, so you can point that out. Go ahead, Azzurra.
Hi, so today we are going to work in two different teams, and so you are going to monitor all this area that yesterday actually we did a little bit, but I mean we didn't cover all the area. So you are going to survey this lower part here, those roads. You may want to hike here, and then you have to go back and check these other roads here and maybe try to access to this one. I don't know if this exists, but you have to find your own way, and then you have to go back here and check this other area here.
Okay, and
While Chris and I, we are going to, well, we will be really close to you, but we are going to survey all this other area, maybe using a bike too.
and what things are we looking for when we're surveying?
We are looking for sign, potentially scats, predation, and tracks.
Okay,
Thank you.
super. Right, well,
Tracks.
thank you guys, thank you very much. We're going to go out for the day and let's see what we can find, and we'll report back tonight. So here I am in the Pleasant Valley, as it is called, in northwest Montana, and I'm just going to pan around now so that you can see exactly how pleasant it is. And so, what you have to think about here is that maybe 50 years ago, all wolves had been eradicated in the whole of Montana. There were no wolves left. And so people came here and they set up these farms that you can see and brought cattle here. You know, because people like eating meat, they like eating beef. And why not? Now, the wolves came back from Canada. They slowly filtered over the border. They came back. And you can imagine there is now a wolf pack somewhere in these forests. We don't know where yet, and that's why we're surveying. And that wolf pack, or elements of that pack, have occasionally depredated. They've taken one of these cattle. So we get like this interesting conundrum. you know, most of society doesn't really care about wolves and they just want to eat beef. Then there's an aspect of society that wants to glorify wolves and they revere wolves. You know, tourists love seeing wolves in Montana. They like the idea that there are wolves out there in the forests, that this is still a wild country. And yet for the farmers here, if they lose a cow or a calf to the wolf pack, you know, they're really, really upset, naturally so, and they've lost money. It doesn't affect their livelihood materially, because you can see they've got lots of cows, but it still hurts them financially a little bit, you might say. And so Montana Fish, Wildlife and Parks, the state organisation here, they have Kent Lorden, who is employed to manage the wolf pack, and in the instance of any depredations, he can send us out, survey, try and find where the wolf pack is, put a radio collar on one of the wolves in the packs, and then hopefully manage them and understand what they're doing. So that's the natural prey species of wolves, deer, and there are hundreds of them around here.